I'm Deborah, I live in Alaska, and my husband and I just got back from a 9-day spring break trip to Paris. Day one was our travel day. We flew into Paris and then grabbed dinner at this local Korean restaurant, Dongne, which was super good, highly recommend. We of course had to go see the Eiffel Tower on our first day, so we went, caught a little sparkle show. Day two started with this incredible sunrise view from our Airbnb before catching the train and heading out to explore some of Paris's top sites. We saw the Arc, the famous Louis Vuitton store, and even had lunch at the Cathedral de Notre Dame. Afterwards, we visited the Parthenon, which surprisingly had a pretty good view of the Eiffel Tower, and then made our way to the more hidden and unknown Grand Mosque of Paris. We ended the night with a tour of the catacombs, which I'll be honest was a little creepy, but very cool to see in person. And of course, our very last stop was to try escargot. Honestly, we didn't think it was too bad. Tasted kind of like clams. I'll put the restaurant we tried it at right here, and you can go try them for yourself. Day three started off in the tiniest elevator ever from our Airbnb. Anyways, day three, we headed up to the very top of the Eiffel Tower. We actually got champagne because they were the very last tickets left that let us go to the top. So if you're looking for tickets, make sure to get them in advance. But it was super fun. We had some incredible views, even though it was a bit rainy. Afterwards, we made our way to the most famous museum probably in the entire world and fought the crowds to go see the Mona Lisa for ourselves. Day four was our full day trip to Versailles. I'll be honest, it was so crowded, but we did save a lot of money by taking the metro there. It was only €250 per person each way instead of hiring out a private transfer. We ended the night with a dinner river cruise, and even though we booked it last minute, we got the best view from the boat. It was so much fun watching the Eiffel Tower go by. Day five was a bit of a hot mess, but we tried the biggest croissant in Paris. We went out to the Montmartre neighborhood, explored a bit, saw all the fun artistry. We visited the Basilica, had some really good snacks before making our way to Angelina, the most famous hot chocolate spot in all of Paris. Honestly, I thought it was really fun. They had a cute little breakfast setup, and even though it was also super crowded, it was a fun way to end our day. Day six was our full day tour to Disneyland. It was so much fun. Highly recommend. Bringing us to day seven, we booked ourselves a little tour to the Champagne region of France. It was a full day excursion. We learned more about Champagne than we ever thought we would, and we even had some amazing stops. Plus, our guide let us just drink our champagne in the back of the car, which was a blast. Definitely a unique experience if you're visiting Paris. And on our very last day in Paris, we enjoyed the incredible views from our Airbnb. We visited this Michelin guide Korean mandu restaurant, which was incredible, and we finally got a crepe in front of the Eiffel Tower, our first and only crepe, sadly, of our entire trip, before watching one more sparkle show to